Good morning. We just had a thunderstorm. Wasn't sure if I was gonna get my video made today, but the sun's out now, so we'll see how it goes. I still have the chickens covered up because, well, you can see because it's dark, because I think we're supposed to get more rain later today, so I'm gonna keep them covered up. But I only got the tractor with the geese moved and the big chickens taken care of this morning before the heavens opened. So I just came out since it's cleared up to do the other tractor. But they're doing well. The geese are huge. I'm almost tempted to move them in with the big chickens. But they're pretty fun to watch. Hold on. Car going by. They make a mess of their water. So anyway, let's see what's happened in the garden this morning. I got a lot done last week. Quite proud of myself. I just checked the rain gauge and we're probably between a quarter and a half an inch of rain. We had a couple storms this morning, which I'm very happy of because it means I don't have to water the garden today because I planted some stuff. So anyway, let's see what I did this week. Check out the comfrey. It's flowering again. This plant, I tell you, grows like crazy. So I pulled up all the spinach, put what was still good in the dehydrator, and planted some more. And I have some volunteer dill that I've left go. So I'm gonna try and keep on top of watering. So I don't know how well it'll do this time of year because it's just so hot. So it might bolt the minute it comes up, but we'll try and see. I did plant more lettuce. Maybe if I stay on top of that watering, it will come up. The onion has flowered, so I'll be watching that so I can save the seed from that. I did cut down the kale. I haven't weeded it yet, and I just cut it down so you can see the roots are still there. So I'm not sure if it'll come back a third time. Well, I guess it would be the second time because it's only come back once. But I figured at the moment I'm not planting anything in it. I'll probably plant more kale in it once it cools off a little bit or I get some started. You can see I have some onions in there that I had planted last year that didn't really do much last year, so they're coming up. So I left it. I didn't have a chance to get it weeded out yet, but for the moment I'll just leave that as is. I still have to get in here and weed. Hoping that's my project for this week. We'll see how it goes. Bunching onions and dill. Doing well. I don't have anything in the back yet. I'll figure out what I want to plant back there. Could probably do some more dill maybe. Nothing here yet. These onions are doing okay. What's left of them. Radishes probably are ready for another picking. And garlic is doing good. I do have some more scapes in here. I'm tempted to leave them. I might cut some of them, but I'm tempted to leave them and collect the seeds from them and see how that goes. Somebody in one of my groups on Facebook was saying that that's what she does, but I'm not sure how big they would get. They'd be like a second year, I think. Peas are doing really good. Lots of flowers on the peas, and I'm not even gonna try and zoom in because you know it never works. But can you see here? Have pea pod. Now these are shelling peas. I prefer these over the ones that you eat the pods. I don't mind the ones you eat the pods, and if I want to, like, I might pick some of these to throw in a salad or something, so they're not too bad. I like them when they're really small. Wow, really busy with trucks this morning. But I prefer shelling peas, so that's what these mostly are. So, some flowers on whatever this is. I have to took a picture of it the other day and then I forgot to. My goodness. Oh, we have a kitty cat. Hi, kitty. What are you doing over here? It's my neighbor's cat. It's making a lot of noise. This isn't focusing. You can see him over there behind the fence there. He's pretty friendly. What are you looking for? I don't have anybody here for you, I'm sorry. So we have chickens and we have cats making all sorts of noise this morning. So anyway, back to the garden. Garlic here is doing well. I need to get in here and weed the peas. But they're coming along. I did not get my carrots and beets weeded. Maybe if it dries up later today. I'm not sure. I think we're supposed to get more rain. But I did get the onions weeded. Are you proud of me? They look pretty disheveled. I also put down grass clippings here, and it's only probably about 2/3 of the way. The back part I didn't get. I ran out because I also did the same to my peppers. So, but yeah, they were kind of toppled over. Some of them have straightened themselves out, but some of them are still pretty toppled over. Don't let your onions go too far before you weed them, because you don't have nice straight onions that way. Oh my goodness, you are a noisy cat. Beans looking good. I weeded in the rows and put down more wood chips. These beans actually have flowers starting to come on them. So they're doing really well. I got this bed weeded out and I planted carrots in the front and dill in the back. I like dill. I use a lot of dill. So I keep these watered, and the peppers look a lot better since I put down the grass clippings. You gotta mulch. I mean, you really do. I'm so bad at getting it done. But my daughter has confiscated my lawn rake. So I have a push mower with a bag on it. So I might have to start doing that more if it's not too hot. That's how I got the grass clippings for this, was I mowed with it where I can't really mow with the tractor. So they're looking good. Over here to the tomatoes and the corn. I think we'll definitely be knee-high by the 4th of July on the corn. Get in here and weed. I gotta get these tomatoes tied up to the fence. They're about tall enough now, but I'll wait until it dries up. I won't do it when it's wet. These guys are getting really big. Oh, I got some flowers too. You can see some flowers right there. So I'll have to come in, and some of these are pulling away from the fence, so I'll have to tie these up too. So yeah, doing good. Probably go through and pull off the bottom branches again and get these wood chips around them. As you can see, some of the, when they get to the ground, it'll just kill your tomatoes. So make sure you keep like a foot off the ground if your leaves gone, because otherwise you'll get blight. Not a good thing. So I'm gonna have to go through and prune those maybe later today if it dries up enough without raining. This corn down here, well, I think I planted this a little bit later than the other. I have a tree growing in that batch right there. I have these. Now it's gonna totally slip my mind. They have thorns on them. They're annoying. Black locust trees, that's what they are. And they just pop up everywhere. I'm always fighting them to pull them out. Tomatillo's got a little bug damage on it. I saw, yep, there's a potato beetle on it. They like that apparently, so I need to spray that. However, my potatoes, I have not really seen too many more beetles on them since I've sprayed a couple times. Have flowers on them, so they're doing good. I've only sprayed twice. I sprayed once with the peppermint and, or did I do that twice? I might have done that twice. The peppermint and thyme, and then I did once with neem oil. And I really haven't seen, only a couple here and there. Same with the squashes. Only a few potato beetles on them, so I'm keeping an eye out now for the squash beetles to come in. I think I have some. This here, I believe, is my broom corn, so there's a few here and there along the row that have come up. I have to weed out the amaranth that is there. So, and this one plant, it looks like the rain toppled over the one here, but the new leaves on this one seem to be good. It's just gonna fly of some kind. So, yeah, the spraying with the oil seems to have helped. I'll probably come out maybe this evening and give it another spray just in case the squash bugs come in. Watermelon's doing good. Pumpkins over here are doing good. The weeds are starting to come back, so I need to weed and maybe put some more wood chips down. Cucumbers are doing well. Can you see? I can't see, the sun is higher than I like it to be for doing this. But they're doing good, and the dill that I interplanted in there seems to be doing well. Some of the beans have come up. I think I'm going to come out here later and fill in the gaps with some more beans, but those ones seem to have come up. Some of these have come up on this end, not so much on this end, so I'll have to come in and replant those. So I was hoping to get out here with the weed eater this morning to do some weed eating, but it's a little wet. Check out the cherries. They're doing well. It's this one. They're starting to turn yellow, so I'm assuming that means that maybe they'll start to turn red next. So, cherries doing well. Grapes, so check out the grapes. I really gotta get these pruned. I did prune the ones on my other trellis yesterday and tied up. Sorry, my camera went out, so I'm not sure where I left off. Anyway, most of the strawberries in here are done. There's still some coming on over here. So, you know, that cat's at it again. Oh, check out the gooseberries. Sounds like he's across the road now. They are turning red. I tried one the other day that was, it probably needed to ripen a little bit more. It wasn't too bad. Interesting. So, yeah, there's still a few strawberries in here. I should come out here later today and pick. But some of the blueberries are actually starting to turn blue as well. Some of the smaller ones. Gotta get these grapes pruned. They're taking over here. Sorry about my shadow. This blueberry bush is like really toppling over. It is so heavy. My shadow out of the way here so you can see something. But, yep. So, let it dry up a little bit and I'll come out and... Alright, I'm probably going to blind you now, walking into the sun. These grapes are going crazy. Can you see that? So, try not to blind you too much. The apples. Oh, so last week I got my sweet potatoes planted. So interesting. The ones that are along the fence line, if you can see them, I had in pots. But then the ones here in the front, notice how they're kind of purple, if you can see that. Those ones I didn't get potted up, so they were just the root cuttings, or the rootings, I guess you would call them. So they're a little more purpley in color as opposed to the ones that got potted. So it's kind of interesting. And then in the front here I have 4 o'clocks, they're flower. Supposedly they attract Japanese beetles, which always seem to do a number to my grapes. And I've always planted 1 or 2 because that's all I was able to get. But I found some seeds this year and started seeds. I actually have a lot more still to plant, but I gotta get a spot to put them in. So I just put like a bunch of them here. So we'll see what happens. But the sweet potatoes are looking really well. The volunteer potatoes are looking good. Haven't seen any potato beetle damage on them. So, oh, we have a, let me see, a little snake here. You're trying to sun yourself. I have a couple of grass snakes. I don't like snakes. I don't like when they startle me, basically, but as long as, I mean, they're good for pest control, so I leave them be. They won't hurt me. I don't hurt them. Gladiolus are doing good here. Now, I'm not sure. Let me walk through here so you're not in the sun. I'll turn around. So I did get this tied up and pruned somewhat. And this is the first time that I've had quite a few grapes. I didn't prune off the grape shot. I still need to kind of trim some of those. But it's the first time I've had grapes on these. These are Concords. And the gladiolus here are doing good. So I haven't touched the rhubarb. I really should come out here and probably pull some. So it'll keep growing. Same with the oregano. It's just not enough hours in the day. These are the rest of my 4 o'clocks here, and then I have some marigolds and one nasturtium still to plant. Those are all the grape vines that I trimmed yesterday that I didn't get dumped yet into the woods. So yeah, the asparagus has gone poof on me. Got some spears out here that I didn't get in time, and they're taller than I am. This is crazy. Tell you gotta cover them with wood chips in the fall and they will do really, really good. Probably have a few out here I can pick. So, no sign of the poke yet. All these volunteer daikon radishes have flowered. I gotta get them pulled up before they seed themselves again. This potato is doing really well. So, yeah, I gotta get this all weeded out here. My project for this week, I guess. So, yeah, still lots going on. Some flowers on my plant there. Thyme has flowered out. Rosemary has flowered out. It's kind of funny that the rosemary and the lavender look very, very similar. And I was like, is this a lavender plant? But the smells are definitely different because I compared them to some rosemary that I had in the house to make sure it really was a rosemary. But you can see my lavender here. I should pick the flowers. So, yeah. So, that's it for this week. It's happy that we had the rain. See, oh, I got a new broad fork. I don't know if I told you this, but my kids have got me a broad fork for Christmas, and the other one split, like right across here. You can see it with my boot here. And so she contacted the company, and they sent her a whole new one, which we were surprised. We thought they were just going to replace the bottom. So very happy with that company. This is a Bully Tools broad fork. So my hubby got it put together for me, and yesterday, I think. So, and then my daughter took the other one, and she's going to see if her husband can weld it and at least fix it temporarily, and then she can use it. So anyway, yeah, nothing over here. I really got to get planting on my herbs and my flowers. Down there is really weedy, so I gotta get the weed eater out and get some more wood chips going here. But you know, I do what I can do, and it gives me something to do, keep my sanity, and just keep planting. I'm just going to keep planting, keep working out here. Maybe eventually I'll get it all beautified. Alright, Mr. Rooster. I'll get it all beautified one day. We'll see. A little bit every day. Anyway, that's it on the homestead today. Hope you guys have a good one, and we'll see you next week. Have a great day.